Alright, so right up here, really can't get to it. This is the PTU right here, and it's really hard to get to. But there's a drain plug up there, a fill plug rather, not a drain plug, but a fill plug. And I'll have to use a suction gun to pull a sample out of this PTU. But put your hand, when I put my hand on this shaft right here and rotate the tire, I can feel there's definitely a lot of slop in there. So hopefully the level is not too low on this power transfer unit. But there's no play on any of the input shafts, no deflection on the drive axles, but there is quite a bit of slop here when I rotate this. Bit of a clunk in there. And here, better when I turn this off. Okay. A little bit of slop in there, you can hear it. Not in the transmission, it's definitely in the PTU. So, Dorman Products, they make a reworked PTU, but I'll tell you what, getting this thing out of here, I'm not even sure there's room to do it without jacking the motor up. So, plan is I'm just going to get an oil sample, and I'm going to fill it with some Lucas heavy duty lubricant with sealant. And I pulled the back plate off on this rear differential, let's just call it that, because it's an all-wheel drive vehicle. And there's nothing wrong with the gears, no shrapnel. All the gears look good, the planetary gears look good, star gear, ring and pinion, all good. Didn't have much oil in there, probably, what is that, about 1.5 quarts? Not much at all. As far as I can tell, this unit here, even though it's leaking, it has no other fill plug on it. There's no other fill. So, it's common to this. Must be. So, I don't see any other way to service that unit. Makes no sense, really. So, you can tell there's a bit of a leak up there from the electrical sensor that ties into this unit here, but there's no deflection on the input. All of the joints have been tested like that. No noticeable deflection. No clunking. The only thing I'm not liking in terms of sound, and it sounds like something is loose, is up inside this power transfer unit. And you can see the input shaft on the passenger side coming in, or the output shaft rather. And that's just me rotating the tire here, like this, going like this. So, yeah, it's got a little bit of a slop in there, and it sounds empty. That's what it sounds like to me. And I hope the hell the gears are still good in there, but I'm going to fill it with some Lucas heavy duty non-slip stuff. And then here's the actual fill plug that came out of the powertrain unit, and it's just loaded. And look at that. That's all clutch dust. All of that's clutch material. But I am not getting any sharp shards of metallic metal flakes. Just pretty much normal clutch dust. I'd say it's a bit excessive, but That's on the magnetic fill plug of the PTU. So, well, there's some heavy-duty jet fighter activity out here going on. Busy, they're getting busy. Almost sound like a sonic boom there for a moment. Alright, so I'm inspecting the fill plug, magnetic fill plug, and I'm not getting any splinters. I'm not getting any metallic splinters, so that's good news. Just clutch dust from internal clutch packs of probably the transmission. It just could be common. It's supposed to be separate fluid. It will be separate, you would think. Never know these days. This is a 2011 Lincoln MKS. So I'm going to, the plan is get a suction gun. And it does have that, has a funny smell. I mean, it really has a weird smell to it. The smell I was getting off the car had to be this seal here leaking. Must have been getting overheated. And it leaked out fluid onto the exhaust system. As we can see, it's coated. Okay? And that's what I was smelling when I parked the vehicle. That was just simply the gear oil. I'm still a little bit concerned about where, maybe this video will show it. If my fingers were cleaner, I could zoom out, you son of a bitch. Oh, I just put grease right on my screen. Son of a crap. Looks like I'm gonna get up in here with the phone. Can't see a damn thing. Alright. There's gotta be a way to service this son of a bitch. Why would they make something you can't freaking service? All I can imagine is that is connected through to here, and so it's shared common fluid. Gotta be. Yeah, it's definitely shared. It's gotta be. The way this is tunneled into here. And it kind of is tilted back a little bit, even on the lift. So it should be shared fluid. Alright. Hard to see in there. So I don't want to assume anything, but that is, from an engineer standpoint, that's got to be a shared cavity in terms of lubricant. And if there's anything wrong with this, I would have had shrapnel coming through here. I would have ruined the back planetaries, and the ring and pinion gear would have been affected. But these are in excellent condition. There is no traceable evidence of any failure other than just a leaky seal from overheating. So that'll get rectified. I'll build a heat shield. I'll just wrap these exhaust pipes with some ceramic. Alright, now, yep, onwards. Get the suction gun, pull a sample, and then we'll refill it with Lucas, or maybe some Royal Purple or AMS oil, something heavy duty. Maybe something for heavy equipment would work better, John Deere. Alright, over and out. The reason I go with a thicker fluid so it won't leak through the seal. I'll have better aniline point, a lower aniline point, so it will not cause the seal to get so hard. Actually, a higher aniline point would be to soften the seals up, so I can use lubrication engineers. Power fluid would be ideal for this, probably. Alright, I'll do some more research on the fluid, what's going to go back into here, and I can soften up the seals a little bit to get those to reseal. And I'll put a heat shield around this as well. Yeah, it's very possible that the E85 was overheating the exhaust system. Damn it. Yeah, but it didn't give me any other indications of exhaust overheating, or there's no extrusion on the catalytic converter. Nothing got overheated. The muffler pipes didn't deform. So I'm just thinking out loud here. Okay, that's it for now. Again, I'm going to pull a sample, flush it out best I can, pull a sample, and yeah, flush it out, refill with the best fluid possible. and run it and see what it does. And I'll just run it until this thing has a catastrophic failure. I'll probably just get rid of it. That's it for now.